I ordered a nail stamping kit. It arrived. It was the only pay shipping deal. It is by the Maniology folks. And I figured I would do an unboxing. I want to be very clear that this video is not in any way sponsored. I have not been asked to provide my opinion, so if this thing sucks, I am going to tell you so. So here's the outside. I was really liking the color. You don't normally get bubble envelopes in a nice tealish turquoise color. I did pop this up and make sure everything was there, everything was correct, but that's pretty much it. Comes with this card, Creative Adventure Awaits. Okay, so this is a postcard, and you can use it to get 15% off with this code, and you can send that to a friend. This is the kit that they sent me. The shipping was about, I think it was $7.99. Nicely designed little box, not huge, not obtrusive. It's got this bit on the back. Now, I have seen, I've been looking at comments on more of their ads on the internet, and there's a lot of people who say that the designs smudge when they go to put on their top coat. And they have this whole thing about you need to float your top coat when you go to put it on. And it's like, maybe your stamping polish shouldn't smudge after it's been sitting for a while. Maybe you need to tell people they need to cure it with a UV light. Maybe you need to make this stuff better. But we'll see if they're correct. So here's the designs on the first plate I got. Some of these look like necklaces, some bows. I like this little paper airplane right here. Oh good, it's visible in the camera. I haven't taken the protective film off yet. There's some words, there's some more designs. Nothing too garish. I really like teeny tiny details. And it looks like these will suit me just fine in the way that I like to do my nails. I do have a very hard time doing my nails with on my left hand. Mostly because I use my left hand a lot more than my right. This means that the nails on my right hand are pretty much just for decoration. So you can see we got more designs. They're all very different. They've got a bit of a uniqueness to them. I kind of like these uneven lines. It reminds me of trees and forests, you know? And then, of course, I guess you can go My Little Pony with it if you want to. Up underneath there is a little booklet. It's going to be the instruction booklet, the stamping guide. Okay, less booklet, more fold. Make sure you peel off the protective blue film. Okay. Instructions. I'm sure you can slow this down if you actually want to read all of this. I'm not too concerned. Oh, there we are. Design smudge after I apply the top coat. So buy more of our stuff. I really don't appreciate that from industries in beauty, because let's face it, nobody just gets all of one brand. Your brand is never going to have every single color everyone wants. Now, I do see this with the dish soap. You know, make sure to prime the stamper head. I'm not going to test this right out of the box. I am going to do what they recommended and wash my stamper head first. So the second part of this video will be filmed later, but you'll get it all at once. Acetone, 100% acetone. I don't have 100% acetone. Unlock your creative side. Okay. So that is the stamping guide all the way through. This is the little card, and if you've watched the ads for this, you paint the stamping polish onto one of your designs, and then you use the card to scrape off the excess, and so when your stamper is pressed down on the design, it only picks up what's in the tiny groove. So the scraper is going to be very important. Next, we have, I really want to pull out the stamper, but I'm going to wait for just a moment. Okay, I just went right back down in there. Alright, got this nice blue color. I'm a big fan of blue jeans, so I love anything that looks like denim. Keep away from children. This is flammable. Not everybody knows this. It certainly took me a while to pick up on it, but this means once the container has been open for 24 months, they recommend you throw it out. Alright, I don't see... Just watch me. Oh, here we go. Indicon B200. Possibly Indicon. I would guess this has to do derivative of the word indigo, because that is the color of blue jeans, and it's very similar. Indigo is a type of dye, I'm told. I'm not 100% educated on this, so don't quote me. But do Google if you want to know more. This is kind of an off-whitish pinkish. I don't know if it's showing up well on the camera. I'm actually kind of pale, and this is paler than me. Bam White B170. I want to swatch you right now. Okay. Alright, let's see. The only thing left in the foam is the sole purpose I ordered this kit, which is the stamper. So, of course, if you're going to do your nails, the best thing to do is, of course, put on a base coat and then jam your hand into a dang box to pull things out. Come on. Don't be like that. Okay. We're going to go the easy way with this. If it'll let me. Oh, that's glued on. Great. Alright. That back is glued on, so I can't just press it up from behind. Here we go. Maniology. That design is on the plastic. It is not on the actual holder for the stamp. This is meant to come off, at which point it should be completely clear. Okay. That's maybe not the best thing for that base coat that I found a little while ago. Trying to peel open plastic. Whoa. Okay. It does say Maniology on the side of what appears to be the holder. Yep. Okay, so this is a cover. Goes over the soft squishy part there. Maniology is on the side, so when you go to stamp it, it is very clear straight through. This is whoa. Okay, this is hollow all the way through. So when this is held in place here, the stamp side is not being touched by anything. But this is the other side. I thought, looking at the ads, that it would be more of a solid block of plastic or resin, but it's not. It is, let me pull this out and show you. Here's the soft squishy stampy part, which needs to be washed carefully and never ever touched with remover. And then this piece of plastic just holds it and is a rectangle. It's just the frame. So the round part is the part you use to stamp with. I've watched a few videos on how to do this. Of course, it was by this company, so that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to go smoothly for your average Jane customer. We will find out. And like I said, not sponsored, so if it sucks, I will tell you it sucks. But also, if it's awesome, I will totally be upfront about that. So I'm going to test this out for you guys later. I think I've got a bit of a air bubble in there. Well, it's exposed to air on the side too, so it's probably not a big deal. So later on, I'm going to be primed. On here, I'm going to get these peeled off and actually test it, see how it works. It's only several hours later, and I'm ready to get back into this thing. Alright, that's the base. This is the squishy little clear gel bendiness that you actually do the stamping, the nail stamping with. It's got a little bit of residue on it because I have hard water, but they were very clear, no pun intended, that when you prep this, unlike other nail stamping techniques, this is not meant to have a nail file dragged across it. So it needs to sit right here in the holder. And with this, you are supposed to either prep it by taking some tape to it or washing it very gently with some dish soap. I went the dish soap route, and I am trying to get it into the little holder. This is taking me a minute here. I'm a little concerned about picking up oils from my hand. Really just want this to sit correctly. I see an air bubble. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be in there in the little corner. There we go. Okay, apparently you can touch inside here and kind of press a little on the middle to get it to sit further in. There we have it. It's not as clear as it was before. It feels like it's got a little texture to it. The thing that gets me is it seems like if you have to wash it with dish soap, it feels like they skipped that step in manufacturing and just sent it as is, expecting you to do the work that they should have done to have a completed product. But again, not sponsored. Okay, I'm not really decided what I want to do. I do want to try out a couple of these. Got my specific stamping nail polishes as before, but I'm also going to give it a try with a couple of high quality, thick, not too quickly drying nail polishes. So let's see if we can find where the edge of the protective film is. I'm trying here. I know the plates are supposed to be silver in color. Oh, I think we got it. These plates are not supposed to be cleaned off with anything that is not 100% acetone, but nail polish is removed with acetone, so I don't think it's going to matter too much if I let it dry, and then my acetone is already been ordered. This is far prettier than it was inside the blue film. I don't know that this necklace-looking one would fit on an entire fingernail. Big toe, probably. And it, gosh, that would look cute. And, oh, the type of mirror I have, the camera I'm using on the back of my phone, you can actually see the words clearly. So that's a plus. Wow. This is really nice. I wasn't sure from the advertisements whether the plates went through to the plastic backing, but it looks like they are etched into the metal and not all the way through. Let's get another plate open here. That one started a little easier. All right. Smudged it a bit with my thumb there. I don't think I'm going to be printing Live, Laugh, Love on my nails. Not without somebody giving me a good reason. I do like these bees, though. I assume those are bees because this looks like a hive. This is really nice. Alright. Let's see. We're going to need the Scrapey card taken out of its packaging as well. This has a little bit of texture to it, I guess. The edges are fairly smooth, but nothing to write home about. And boy, did they go all out with this little funny texture. I'm not complaining about the texture. I mean, it should be able to hold the card a little easier when you go to scrape the excess polish off. But you could probably do this with a, similar size plastic. This is about the size of a bit. Well, it's maybe half of the size of a business card. Okay. So I haven't done this before, so I don't know what I'm doing. Apparently there's a learning curve in all this. So what to start with? Definitely want something that's going to show up on my base coat. So I think I'm going to go with the blue. I think I'm going to go with the with these very thin little lines of dots. That looks nice. We'll see what happens. So I watched the videos on how to press it, how to apply it to the nail. I'm going to try really hard to make this work. Okay, I think that'll be good enough. Just scrape all the white powder into a line, right? No, that's not funny. That's not funny. I may have used too much there. Yeah, it's supposed to be one clean swoop there. That was not. Okay, straight down. Did it pick up? It looks like it picked up nicely. And then onto the nail with a kind of a slight rolling motion, but only in one direction. Okay, that looks pretty. Let's see if I can get closer to where the camera is. So it didn't pick up all of it. It's cute, but it definitely looks printed. It didn't quite get the sides as much as I would hope. And now to go on to the next thing. So I have tape. I'm taking stuff off the tape. So don't have a whole lot to clean up on my finger here. And apparently you need to, let these sit for a good long time and dry. But I don't know about getting off the, okay, that came off fairly clean. I don't know if you can tell from the camera. So, let's see. I would hate to find out that I have to do this every single time, clean the same design for my whole set of nails. So let's see what happens with another go on the same one. Oh, wait. I really hope that works. Straight down. Didn't really pick up that much this time. Yeah, it didn't pick up. It did not pick up. Okay. One more for the history book that is the crafting table. Let's see. Will it peel? Looks as though these would have to be cleaned every time. That's a drawback. Not for everybody. Some people will be that dedicated just to get the design they want. I am not so patient. Okay. And try a little bit of another design, and I'm only going to do a tiny bit of it just to see what happens. I like this, but I think I would want to go diagonal lines. So I will have to watch how I stamp this. Okay. Stampy thingy. Don't fail me now. Didn't pick up well. They warn you, they tell you to work quickly. I may have scraped off too much. So there's a learning curve in all this. Let's try this again. Okay, that's a little bit better. I'm not sure that I like how it looks. I'm gonna put it on anyway just to see if it worked. Alright, we got some cross-hatching there. So that was fun. Curious if the tape will pick the nail polish up off the design. Picked up a little bit. It might not be enough to continue to use the design without cleaning it with acetone. Whew, fun stuff. Okay, I'm gonna try another one just to see how it'll go. Stamp down, straight up. Got some design in there I wasn't intending. Oops. Okay, we'll do some zigzags too. We'll do 2 layers. Straight on, straight off. How did we do? Okay, that's nifty. That's nifty, I'll keep that. Alright, what else we got? I'm gonna need more tape. You know, I've not seen anything about don't ever use other nail polishes on here because it'll damage it. I've only seen don't use it because they aren't thick enough or they'll dry too fast. So it's quite possible that that's a load of hooey. Because why wouldn't they want you to buy more of their product? This stampy card is going to be the, destruction of me. Alright, I need to do at least 2 more nails. That is for dang sure. So, there we go. I'm going to try with this is thick Sally Hansen Insta-Dry, which means it'll dry fast, which we may not want it to do, but it comes out, after you put the top coat on, it comes out silver. So that's fun. I'm going to do these little stars right here. Try not to mess up any of the other designs. Okay, I think I got it all. Let's do it this way. Right here. And stampy thingy. Did it pick up? It did not pick up. Alright. Did not go. Let's try something that might go a little better with these stars over here. And the reason being is that the etched in place is so open. It may come out better. I don't know if this is on camera. There we go. Stampy thingy. Down. Up. It picked up a little. Not hugely wonderful, but I'll take it. Okay, this may not be visible on camera, but I can see it. I need a darker background to do this, but those little specks are stars. So that was cool. Okay, I think that's all we're going to try for this color, though, because it's not showing up very well. Next color. I'm going to try this with the gray, but I'm going to do it with a different paint. I'm I'm gonna go with these wide stripes here that I like from before. That should be enough. Cross my fingers. Should probably have my stamper where I can see it. There we go. You really should be able to just throw this thing down. Oh no, I realized I forgot to clean it. Okay, it picked up a bit. So let's see what we can do with that. I'm gonna go diagonal. With the camera in the way, I can't see what I'm doing very well. But there we go. I got some lines. That was neat. I think the gray worked better than the silver. What else do I like in gray? Busted window looking thing. I think I'll try that. Put it on there nice and thick and see if that makes a difference. Okay. I'm gonna try checking the card in the box so I don't make any more mess. Okay. It picked up. And onto the nail it goes. This is actually really cool to see. Get that straight off. Now it needs a little bit of cleaning up with the tape, but that's not too bad for if that's what you're into. Super blurry. You know what? I'm good with that. Not my best work, but then again, this is a first try. Alright. Now, they had to be very specific about top coats. I'm not going to bother with my other hint because I'm already running long on this video. They were talking about top coats, and they said you can use our top coats, or you can float your top coat, by which they meant, and they had to be very specific about this, that you basically hold a bubble of it on the end of the brush, and do not let the bristles touch the nail. Just very delicately let the top coat bubble hit the nail and drag that bubble along, because they will smudge. So you can't actually touch the brush to the design without completely killing it. Float it. I'm going to end this with a photo. This is a ton of top coat. I'm not sure I'm okay with this. I'm going to have bubble nails. Do not like. Another battle scar for the craft table. Now, is it worth it if this is the length that you have to go to? That's a good question. I don't recall what the regular price of the kit is. I only know that I only had to pay shipping, which was about $7. For a first attempt, I'm following directions. Maybe that's okay. This takes a learning curve. So, it's a very real possibility that I'm just awful at this because I'm new at it. Looks like I pulled this one in a funny direction. And I think I'm going to make a second run of this after I get the acetone home and I'm able to clean these up properly. It's the Maniology stamping stuff. Some people swear by it. Some people say it's a waste of time. I am right in the middle right now. I think I could do a lot better with practice. I don't think I'm throwing it out just yet.